So, Charles Barkley, he said LeBron James, always has super teams, stack teams. So, you can't really compare him to Michael Jordan or even Kobe. He's not even better than Kobe. And I agree, he's not. Do we really need to get into that, man? I mean, LeBron James is a phony. He's not on Kobe's level at all whatsoever. Kobe got better short area quickness, better mid-range, better fadeaway, better ball handling, better three-point shot. I like Kobe's athleticism. He's just more skillful in the post. I mean, need I say more? Like, nah. But anyway, back to the stack team stuff. I mean, Charles Barkley, like, I do agree with him. LeBron, he's had nothing but stack teams. Yeah, that's like certainly true. But the thing is, Barkley, he got drafted to the 76ers when they had, Julius Erving and Moses Malone. They weren't the same players, but they still were, like, pretty damn good, though. And then Barkley demanded to be traded to Houston after they beat him in the playoffs. Oops, did I say that out loud? Yeah. Hey, but Barkley, I rock with Barkley. I love his comedy. Plus, I met him in person. He's real cool and humble. I met him in Las Vegas. You already know what he was doing over there. But Barkley's he's a TV icon, but he's kind of wrong. He's right, but he's wrong at the same time. Like, he shouldn't be saying nothing. Because he was drafted to Julius Erving and Moses Malone. Phoenix Suns, he didn't have a super team now. Houston, he demands to be traded there. He wanted out. He wanted out of Phoenix. He wanted to join up with Elijah Wan and Pippen and Drexler. That's just facts. You wanted that. You wanted that championship, and there's nothing wrong with that. At the end of the day, not at all whatsoever. Real motherfucking shit. Feel me? But yeah, man, Barkley. You can't say nothing. You got super teams too. Don't get me wrong. LeBron James has been forming super teams since the summer of 2010, and here we are, the summer of 2021. He's tried, or he's made it happen, or he couldn't make it happen. He had to go to Miami because nobody wanted to play with him in Cleveland. And the reason why he even went back to Cleveland for that second time, no, he didn't give a crap about his. That's where he's from. He wants to do it for the fans. If he wanted to do it for the fans, he would have just stayed there originally. He wanted to go there because they had a young all-star point guard, Kyrie Irving. They had a number 1 pick upcoming that he knew they could trade. And then, Kevin Love was disgruntled. He was already forming like a big three in his head already. Like he was. He knew what he was doing. He could fool them. He ain't fooling me, though. He ain't fooling me. I know what the fuck's going on. I know what's going on, man. That's why he went to Cleveland. So with the Lakers, he got Anthony Davis. He added Rondo, Dwight Howard. That's 3 Hall of Famers right there. So yeah, don't get me wrong. He's been having super. And look at this year. Got Westbrook, Anthony Davis, Dwight Howard. That's like 3 other Hall of Famers besides him on the roster. Yeah, Dwight Howard's is no longer the all-star caliber. He's not that, but he can play good in stretches. Man. But anyway, man. So Barkley's right, but he's wrong about LeBron. Hey, Barkley, Ewing, Karl Malone, they none of them had scoring Hall of Famers by their side. So of course they're not going to be Michael Jordan and Pippen. And then, all them snipers, John Paxson, Steve Kerr, Jud Buechler, Craig Hodges, Tony Kukoc, Ron Harper can light it up. Pippen can get hot. Too much firepower. You know what I'm saying? They always had the better team. Like, Jordan always had a better team than Barkley, Malone, Ewing, Reggie Miller. I don't really count Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller's more of a number 2 option, but that's a story for another day. What I'm saying, so I mean, so yeah, Barkley, you have super teams yourself. You was drafted into one and you demanded to be traded to one. Barkley, I like you, man. You a humble guy. I met you, but at the same time, you are right though too, because LeBron James should be a little tainted, because all this super team stuff. You know what I'm saying? She should be a little tainted, and that's just cold hard facts. That's just objectivity facts, objective observer facts. But yeah, I mean, if Jordan would have had, what Ewing had, I mean, who was their next best player? I mean, the Knicks. I mean, that's Anthony Mason to an extent. But nah, man. But yeah, Michael Jordan had Pippen, of course. We all know that. But I mean, he never really had to get a super team because there was no super teams to beat. So the one thing I will say, LeBron, yeah. I mean, he started it. The other teams won up them like the Warriors. The Spurs kind of already had their super team, Duncan, Parker, Ginobili, but they drafted all those guys. They drafted them dudes, so it's looked at a little differently. It's kind of what the Warriors did with Curry, Clay, Draymond Green. I mean, OKC did the same thing with Durant, Westbrook, and Harden, and they didn't win a championship. I mean, Westbrook was holding them back, but we all know that. On some real ish. So, Sir Charles, you would have had a ring if you would have played with like a Mitch Richmond or something. That would have been a good player to play with him. 2-guard. And who gave Michael Jordan his most trouble? Says Michael Jordan, Mitch Richmond. That's what he said, not me. That's what M Jizzle said. MJ. Feel me, MJ, Michael Jeffrey Jordan. But yeah, LeBron, you are tainted. But Charles, you are a bit wrong for even saying this because you have super teams yourself. Maybe not. You never try to force them for 10 years like LeBron has. You never try to form a super team, of course. But like I said, if you would have did yourself and Mitch Richmond, that'd have been, just to have another great player by your side. That would have been like, oh. Hey man, if you'd have had your Mitch Richmond going against Jordan, you'd have been backing Pippen down like you did in the finals. Cedric Ceballos wasn't playing in the finals against the Bulls. He was injured. If they would have even him, even Cedric Ceballos, they would have won because he made an All-Star before. He's not a great player, but he's good. Quality little player on the court. So I'm just saying. So Barkley, you were a little wrong, man. But I like when you call LeBron James out. We need more people in the media calling him out instead of kissing his ass all the time. Like we don't need all that. Got enough people on podcasts and enough people on TV in the media kissing his ass. Nick Wright, Max Kellerman, Shannon Sharp. Right? I'm just saying. So, Colin Cowherd. I want to call him Colin Cowturd sometimes. But I do like watching that show, I'm not going to lie. I like his sarcasm, his sarcasm ways. I like that, but... So, yeah, LeBron James, moral of the story, you're tainted. Your legacy should be a little tainted because of your super team forming. Yes, I said it. And then you still lost more finals than you won. You lost 6 finals, buddy. 6 finals. You ain't no. I'm not gonna say you're not a real superstar, but you can't lose more than you win. It's like Tom Brady lost 3 Super Bowls, yeah, but he won 7. See, that's more than you lose, right? Is that what it is? That's good math, right? 7 is more than 3. See, so Tom Brady He's the best. Anyway, man. 2011, what an epic fail against Dallas Mavericks. That's another stain. They pissed on your head. Jason Kidd, my Bay Area native, pissed on your head. J.J. Barea, Dirk Nowitzki, you couldn't guard him. Oh, LeBron stopped Derrick Rose. He shut down the MVP. He guards all 5 positions. Well, why in that same playoffs, finals, why he ain't guard Dirk then, LeBron fans? Why he ain't guard Dirk? You know what I'm saying? Let poor Chris Bosh get sliced and diced. Why didn't Bron do that? King James. You say he can guard all 5 positions back then. Why he didn't shut down Dirk? I can't hear you. Oh, okay, yeah, exactly. Shut up. So, epic fail. Epic fail. So, you're tainted, buddy, and that's all I got to say. Sir Charles, you're right. You're about 90% right, 10% wrong in this, but yeah, so hit the like and subscribe button, y'all. I'm gonna keep dropping these knowledges. Knowledge is. All right, I'm out. Like and subscribe.